to be joining us tonight. I'd like to welcome Jeff to the stage. Let's give it up.
The singer, Adele, is ruining my fucking life. If I have to hear her song one more time, I'm gonna blow up a school bus full of children, and I'm gonna wait till they're all holding puppies to do it. And I'm letting all of you know this right now, because I don't want to have to read in the newspapers after it happens, oh, he seemed like such a sweet guy. We never dreamed he'd be capable of something like this. I'm telling you all now, this is what's going to happen, okay? This is my cry for help. Now I'm gonna do 9 minutes of penis jokes. I knew you'd like that. Even for you, buddy. I had Chinese food for dinner, which I like. Chinese food is good, but sometimes I feel like it's kind of disappointing. Because like everything on the menu, it always sounds so good, doesn't it? It's always like, Emperor's chicken. Wow, that sounds impressive. Emperor's chicken, I'll have that. Then the food comes, and right away you're like, which emperor was it that liked pubic hair on his bell pepper? Because maybe that's why that dynasty didn't flourish. I'm not a historian, but you know, I have certain theories about how these things work. Yeah, logical. Oh, hey, I just got back from Hawaii, and I love it there, man. Hawaii is beautiful. It's romantic. Really, Hawaii is like pretty much like the most romantic place I've ever been. It's so romantic there that there were times I almost wished I was there with a woman. Yeah. But Hawaii is really nice. I really feel like Hawaii is one of the best places we ever stole. Like, we've stolen some really cool spots, you know. Like right now, just to compare, we're trying to steal Iraq and Afghanistan, but I'm like, do they even have snorkeling? I don't think so. And I know that like you hear a lot about how warm it is over there, and that's true, but here's the thing. It's a dry heat. So you know, it's like total frizz. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. No, I'm totally kidding. It's been totally worth it. Those wars have been awesome. Yeah. Those wars have like, that's like the best war we've had since, fuck, what was that other war we did that was like so cool? I was getting confused. I've been trying to meet more girls lately, so I tried this thing, it's called speed dating. Has anyone ever tried that? Speed dating, you've done it? Never? Speed dating, if you're not familiar with it, that's a system where like, you go into a room, there's like 20 different women, and you get to meet each one, and they each get 6.5 minutes to decide whether or not they fuck you based on your height and your shoes. Yeah, it's awesome. And like the best thing is it's not humiliating at all. Not at all. I actually didn't meet anybody from doing that, but it's not my fault. I heard speed dating. I thought I was going to be getting to meet a bunch of methamphetamine addicts. Because those girls are awesome. I mean, they'll totally like stay up all night cleaning your apartment just to have something to do, you know? It's great. I mean, the noise from the vacuuming at 4 a.m., it does kind of keep me awake, but you know what? I got earplugs. Boom, problem solved. Because basically, as we all know, all relationships are about compromise, right? Yeah. I know, that's very mature of me, huh? No, you don't have to say it, but thank you. I appreciate that. Woo. I'm not happy with the way this country is being run, and I'll be honest, you know, and I know that I'm taking a risk by talking about that openly. Everybody knows that the Democratic Party controls the Cupertino open mic nights. So yeah, it's political suicide for me to say this. It's comedy suicide, but I'm going to speak up because somebody has to. I'm not a fan of President Obama. And I feel like a little bit of hesitancy even bringing that up in public. Because right away, if you say you don't like President Obama, there's always someone somewhere who's going to be like, oh, you must be racist, right? You don't like President Obama because he's Guatemalan, right? Remember that? Right after he got elected, There's in all the newspapers, first Guatemalan president, yay! Hooray for everybody. But it's like, the thing is, that's not the reason. How could I be racist towards a Guatemalan? I don't even know what that is, all right? Si se puede? That's like from Lord of the Rings or something? I mean, okay, obviously, I know a lot about politics, okay, obviously. But I'm not like some super genius, like Sarah Palin or something, you know? Yeah, I mean, let's not raise the bar impossibly high. Not nearly, honey. I'm immature. You can probably tell that, right? You've known me like 5 minutes. It's probably pretty obvious, but I am. I'm immature. Oh my God, a comedian who's immature. Are we all shocked or what? What's next? A chubby Midwesterner? I'm just curious. Why do you hate me so much? I'm just wondering. Why do you hate me?
I like you.
You do? Cool. This is for you, dude.
Hell yeah, I like your shoes.
Thank you. Pay less. $29.95. But for you, $24.95. Fuck, I just fucked up that whole immature thing. All right, I'm immature, and you know what? It comes out in all kinds of little ways. You know, stuff you wouldn't expect. Like I go to the drugstore, and even if the only thing I really need to purchase is toilet paper, still I have to buy like 3 or 4 other like distraction items, because I feel like I have to psych out the checkout girl and like distract her from thinking about my real purchase and what I'm going to do with it. You know, it's so stupid. It's so dumb, and it never works. You know, probably because I'm buying like Us Magazine and tampons. It's just ridiculous. I don't read Us Magazine. He's like, what? Us Magazine? What? You've heard of Us Magazine? Have you heard of Earth?
Yeah.
Do you know what planet you're on? Okay, that's a good start. I'm not religious. I'm not. But I do have, I'm not, are you?
No, atheist.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm not religious per se, but I do have certain things that I do believe in. For instance, I believe that if you kill a nun in this lifetime, in your next life, you have to work in a karaoke bar. Yeah, I believe that. That's how I was raised. Okay, that's my values. Okay? I believe that too many people in the state of California treat a 4-way stop sign like it's some kind of hostage negotiation. Everyone's all just sitting there like, you go first. No, you go first. You go first. No, you go first. You go. Show me the money. Show me the drugs. Show me the money. Show me the drugs. Just fucking go! Jesus Christ, would you just fucking go? God, I'm late for my meditation class. I believe that it's wrong for us to judge other people. I do, and yet, at the same time, I feel deeply troubled by the fact that the entire state of Kentucky is abbreviated by the letters KY. That's wrong, and it's hurtful. And I believe that there's some people here tonight, you for example, who probably won't understand that joke, and that's okay. Really, you can always go work at the DMV. Everyone needs a fallback. I'll wrap up in a second. A lot of people ask me why I would want to be a comedian. Such a weird thing to do. This lady last week, she's like, what made you want to be a comedian? I was like, well, that's a good question. What made you want to be a whore? And she's like, it's not the same. I'm like, isn't it? Isn't it? You guys are great. Thank you.
All right, yeah, let's give it up for Jeff.
Some little